Alright, the 6.2 stream did finally end for Genshin Impact, and today I'm taking you over everything that they did go over. Brief recap, we're going to be going on everything they showed, in-game screenshots, what's coming out. It's practically just everything you need to know as I sat through it so you, the viewer, doesn't have to. Anyway, kicking it off, there were some in-game screenshots. The new character Yahoda, who's going to be playable as a 4-star, they did show a little bit before we're going to her details later. So these are just mainly screenshots of her in-game and how she's going to look when performing her attacks. As you see, there's some skill gameplay, alt gameplay, her with her glasses, it looks really funny. And here's a screenshot of the main place in Not Cry. I have more screenshots later, but it's going to be festive activities for mainly Colombina for her to enjoy. There's going to be stuff going around. It's going to be tied to the main story, so this is not an actual event. So it's mainly fun stuff in the actual main story that we're going to see. There's updated stuff, as you can see, designs everywhere. It's going to look really nice. There were some screenshots of the Mondstadt characters that are getting buffed. I don't remember what they're called. It's like Hexen something. I don't know why I can't ever remember it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's practically just all the characters. I don't know why I said practically all the characters that are getting buffed, which we also will touch upon a little bit later. They didn't go into full detail, but we have Venti, there was Beto, Razor right here. This is Klee, but I took a really bad screenshot, as you can tell, since my screenshot is a bit delayed. Here's another screenshot of the in-game. We're going to see Scaramouche with the other Harbingers, Arlecchino and Sandrone, I think her name was. I'm really bad with names. Sometimes I end up just forgetting, even though I know. Truly wonder what they're going to be talking about here. Makes sense that they were going to interact like this because, you know, it's kind of like their thing. Very excited to see what happens. We do have official just aura farming here, and by aura farming I mean like, bro, get off the box. And we also do have a better look of Alice in-game, so we finally do see her in-game and not just like the promo trailer. Really good. Her model looks great. She is pretty hot, not going to lie. And we also did see Nicole here as well, and then they finally panned to the main promo art. I didn't screenshot it, but at the back of Nicole's neck, she had a pyro vision, so we do know that Nicole is going to be pyro. There were rumors of her being Geo, but no, Nicole seems like she's going to be pyro. You can find the screenshot. It's going to be all over Reddit. Just go to like Nicole mains, it'll probably be there. Anyway, so as I was talking, the more festive stuff going around in the main story, so like the whole place will be updated to look like this for a little bit. Cool designs and such, as I was talking about, going around, so it's going to look a lot more live. It already looks pretty cool. We get to see other characters that we've already met, such as Varka, Lalma. More festive things. This looks like a budget merry-go-round. They did mention we get to enjoy ourselves, so I'm not sure if we're going to actually be able to interact with this and like have fun around it, or if it's just going to be a preset thing that's going to allow us to just, you know, go crazy. They showed more screenshots of Alice going to the stream, so I do have some here. This is if you are interested in pulling her. She is most likely going to be playable later down in Not Cry, but yeah, here's some more screenshots on how she does look. Here is her full model look in game as well. We're going to get more story stuff going over like I almost said Trailblazer, Traveler's actual ship that crashed, so like the wreckage going around here. This is like the only screenshot I really took, and we also did get a better look at Nicole. Yeah, this is also how her in-game model looks like. It looks really good. I really wish they could update older models to look this good, because they definitely have stepped up their game as we went on. Of course, makes sense. Yeah, in one of these screenshots, they did see the actual, vision. It's like around here, but obviously her hair is covering it. So yeah, Nicole interacting with Varka. This is how she talks. She doesn't actually talk. She just kind of like spawns words into your head. And yeah, they showed this off much later. I don't know why they showed a bunch of this stuff and then said new Archon quest coming soon. Usually this would be something you'd show before it, but you know, I guess. So yeah, Song of the Welkin Moon Act 5 and Act 6, we will be getting that at this 6.2 patch, which I am also personally super excited about. And then of course they do have the slight showcase of the new character Durin, so he's going to be the only new 5-star character of this patch. He is a Pyro Sword user. They did show a bit of screenshots of how he looks in game and then his actual skills. TLDR, everything they mentioned is he has 2 versions. You're able to do it by either tapping once or tapping twice. One mode allows him to increase his own personal like vaporize and reaction damage, so him being a more main-sided DPS. The other side is increasing other people's damage technically, and also being more of a sub DPS. So he is kind of like an all-in-one package minus healing. I'm sure a lot of you people already know his kit. It's already been going out for a while. But yeah, Durin is going to be practically doing everything. He can be a main DPS, sub DPS. He has good animations, good damage. He has these wings that you can't even use in game, by the way. Really stupid. Imagine giving a character these really cool wings, and when they glide, they just use the regular gliders. Like, I know it maybe be a bit weird to like code, but like, come on, the like opportunity's right there, man. Yeah, here's just more screenshots of how he does look in game when it comes to usage wise. Here's just a bit of highlights, and then the 2 modes I was talking about if you want to read this. There's a story quest for him, just like every other character that releases now. There's going to be mats you can get. You can take them up to level 60, I think it was when they mentioned it. It was either 60 or 50. I forgot which one of the two. But yeah, it gives you some of the gemstones. It gives you some of the boss mats, some enemy material. So you can definitely account this and complete it before you end up actually doing his full pre-farm. Or if you just want to do his pre-farm anyways, because you'd have to complete the main story, I'm pretty sure, to unlock this anyway. So it takes a little bit. But doing that actual quest doesn't only give you the materials and the rewards and such, it actually gives you some cosmetic things for Durin himself. As you see, this is left where he is just how you when you pull him. When you pull him, he just looks like this. On the right, you get these equipable things. I'm pretty sure they're equipable. I don't remember if they force it or they actually just equip it and you can take it off or on. But it does give him a little headpiece thingy here, and then also adjust a little thing in his chest as well. Here's some screenshots of the new boss. This is going to be the one you need to fight and claim the boss mats for Durin. Super Heavy Land Rover Mechanized Fortress. What a name. Anyway, this is going to be the boss you do need for Durin. Here's some more screenshots because they really just like showing off the screenshots. This is all animation. When you look attacks, here's the other all animation, which kind of does adjust, as you can see. Depending on which mode you are in, you can see more of like a dragon-like power that he has, or more of just like stars. They showed off Venti like he was a new character, but it was mainly just because of his buffs. To show you an example, as you see when he's shooting here, it looks like it's actually infused. Because when you do ult, now you're going to be able to do infused attacks with Animo. So all the characters that are going to be buffed, that I'll show you in a second, are going to have this own little like quest thing where it's going to be some bit of lore that's going to be relevant to them. So if you're a lore lover, that's going to be really good for you. You have to do the quest in order to actually unlock the buffs. So once you do that, it will be this part of this witch's homework thing. You do the quest for any of these characters. Durin is not obviously getting the buff, but he's going to have like the whole Hexen clan thing. It's like a clan thing, it's like a filter thing. Pretty much, it's like the Not Cry buff. You need to have 2 of these characters together to activate the actual buff effects. If you just have Venti by himself and none of these characters on the team, you won't actually activate the buffs. So you have to have like Durin Venti or like Durin Albedo, Albedo Mona, so on. You have to have 2 of these characters active. So these are all the characters that are receiving a quote-unquote buff, minus Durin. He's just a new character that's part of the clan thing. So they did show some details. As you see right here, you can trigger the Hexarray Secret Right, which is the whole team buff of Fall, and then it does tell you it can like lower res and stuff. Each character has different effects from it, so here's one for Klee as well. Sorry, I should specify, by the way, what I meant by having 2 characters is like they're going to have like an upgraded trace where you have both of them in a team to activate it. That's going to work. They're going to have some kit buffs otherwise that can work outside of the actual 2 characters on the team. But to get the full effects, you want the 2 characters on the team to activate the secret. Right, that's what I meant. I don't mean like they're entirely unbuffed when they are by themselves, and also their dupes are buffed, so that applies to them as well. So if you just want to pause and read through whatever note they have here, you can also just find the full details online as well. It's already posted all around. And then here are the banners. So the first half is Durin and Venti. So we do have the double 5-star here. New sword, which is going to be the best in slot for Durin, and also alongside a new signature for Venti, his technical 3rd signature. Since Skyward Harp, when the game came out, was made for him, then he got his actual bow that I forgot the name of. I can't remember what's up in my head, and now he gets this one. You know, where is this for Zhongli? The new 4-star character Yahuda is going to be on the first half banner, so if you're summoning for Durin, that's a big plus for you. And then on the second half, we do have the reruns of Varessa and also Shilonen. Then they finally showed the Yahuda gameplay, her skill here, where she can run around and actually absorb the elemental reaction that's on the enemy. So if you have like Pyro applied to them, you can run around and absorb it. In this case, it's Cryo. You run around, you're able to fill up this meter while you're absorbing it. Once it's full, you literally chuck it at them, and you also have like this overtime thing that can apply when off field as well. She also does heal. She's going to be really, really good on these actual Lunar Reaction teams, so that's going to be nice. And having the little bot thingy out that she does have when you have the full ult active can also constantly do damage as well. And then a brief look at the event. So there's going to be this as the main event, gives you a new 4-star bow, where there's going to be the snow trace, as they call it. So it's like the annual wind trace, but this time it's snow trace. We're going to see Shalodan and Varessa in it. We're going to see other characters that we do like to see in events. There's going to be all the stuff to do in it. Yoimiya, I cannot wait to see her in the event. Return of Prop Hunt. There is one where you just, go around. You can catch people or act as a pup yourself. Sometimes you'll be able to find some characters that exist in the game in the map as well. The other mode is just, running in a set distance and collecting coins as we have gone in the past. And one of them is blowing up these snowman things and just trying to accumulate a bunch of points. And there also is a battle event, of course. So yeah, these are all the rewards that you can get in that event. That's not the only event. There is this as well. It's literally just pinball. You're just playing pinball. That's what this event is. It's just pinball. So another one is a Saurian co-op event where you get to play as a Saurian. You get to change constantly. You want to collect points. They didn't say if this is like a you versus the other players event in co-op or if it's just like an accumulation thing. I'm going to guess this is an accumulation thing. And they're also returning the Marvelous merchandise. So that's free primos just throughout days. Exchange it to the guy and boom, you are good to go. I don't remember what this thing is called, but when you go to where Columbiana is and you're able to interact with her, there's more updated stuff like there. You can play a picture game and such as well. This is also getting an update with a new song, Skirk and Lanyon, Automatic W, new difficulty customization in the little music thing, and also a new co-op, so you can actually co-op with your friends as well for this. Flea and also Albedo are getting the trails from IT Endgame. TCG is getting 3 new cards if you care about that. There's going to be new quality of life where you're now able to filter constellation unlock levels so you can kind of see who has what dupes. And also friendships so you can see what friendship level they are so you don't have to click on them constantly and find out. Bounties and such are going to get an increased amount from everywhere that has these so you can actually get a lot more. So if you haven't done it, or maybe there's some places where you haven't done it but you've done it in others, you can get increased amounts there as well. In addition, you're able to finally just claim all the commission stuff from Catherine herself. You don't have to open the handbook, you can there. And then the rest is for the Wonderland mode. You're going to be able to upload and download resources from other players that they upload it up here. You can upload assets, you can download them, upload your own, you can upload other people. And then some new screenshots of the new little update it's getting, new costume, new little area look. And so if you're interested in this at all, it's going to be something. There's this free reward you can get from playing. Multi on the limited stuff, multi on the standard stuff, and you are good to go. And there's also a shown collab, quote unquote. They didn't specify if it's for a Genshin actually, or if it's just going to be something that we see out of it, and maybe we get some stuff like reward bundle. And the way this is worded really just sounds like Duolingo. My guess is going to be there's going to be a Duolingo collab where you can complete stuff on Duolingo as soon as you've enrolled in a 3-day language course completed. You can get a reward bundle. That's just my guess. So you can download Duolingo, you can probably get a 3-day course thing that's probably going to be free. You do it, you get a code, and you can play, and that's probably what it's going to be. More details will be on the 6th of December. And that is it. That is the full recap. Here's a little overview if you do care on the version events. Let me know what you guys think about this update. If you did find this video helpful or enjoyable, dropping a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new to the channel or haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe and turn the bell icon for future videos like this along with other types of style content. Check the description to join the Discord and check out my second channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out.